What's up guys, this is Cody here, and today I got my hands on the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus. So the first video I wanted to do for you guys is just a quick unboxing and review of everything that's new. But of course we only have time for one unboxing, so let's go ahead and take a look at the 6s Plus in this video. Now the first thing I want to mention here is the packaging, just because it's a whole lot better than the previous packaging on the iPhone 6, as you can see right here. We just got some plain old molding, basically no color whatsoever, whereas on the 6s Plus box, we actually have some color and it just looks more aesthetically pleasing. Of course, on each end here, we'll have the Apple logo, and on each side, we're gonna have the name of the device. But let's go ahead and crack this thing open. This year, I got the silver 64 gig model just because I always get the space gray and I figured it was time to switch things up. So let's go ahead and spin this guy around and lift the phone out. And it's actually, a little bit heavier than the iPhone 6 Plus, which you can noticeably tell. It's really not that big of a deal, but let's go ahead and put that aside. We'll get into more of that in just a second. But popping the top here, you can see that we still have the exact same packaging that we always have. We have our ear pods, we have our power adapter for charging, as well as the lightning cable right here. All right, so I went ahead and set this up. Now, the first thing that you're gonna notice about this device, if you're upgrading from an iPhone 6 Plus, is that it's a little bit thicker and it's a little bit heavier. So, I mean, if you're upgrading from a different device, then it's really not gonna be noticeable. But if you've had an iPhone 6 Plus in your hand for the last year, then you're definitely gonna notice the feeling of this is just a slightly bit different. Now, if we take a look around the device, we're actually gonna see pretty much the exact same thing that we saw on the previous generation iPhone. So you'll see right here at the very bottom, we'll have the speaker grill right here on the right-hand side. Then we have the lightning connector for your iPhone to charge or to connect to iTunes. You also have the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack right next to that microphone. Flipping the device over to the side, right up here at the top, we have our mute switch. And then right below here, we have our volume rockers to control the volume for the device. Over to the other side of the device, you're gonna see that we first of all have our power button, which was there on the previous generation, as well as the SIM card tray right there. Now the next thing I wanna talk about is this brand new camera that we have back here. So we're upgrading from 8 megapixels up to a 12 megapixel camera. It's also going to allow you to shoot 4K videos. Just make sure that you enable it in the settings. Now, of course, right next to that camera, we have our microphone and True Tone flash. Now, taking a look at the back of the device, it's gonna be pretty hard to tell a difference between the iPhone 6 Plus and the iPhone 6s Plus, except for this label right here on the back. As well as if you have them side by side, you're gonna notice that it's a little bit thicker, and that's just actually due to the 3D Touch integrated into the screen. Now, Apple has squashed the whole Bendgate fiasco that we had last year by upgrading the housing to a Series 7000 aluminum casing. This stuff is crazy strong. There's actually already been a video of two guys trying to bend a phone at the exact same time, and it was very, very difficult. Not to mention very awkward. Now, we also have a much stronger display right here. We have ION-X strengthened glass on the front, and also an A9 chip that's gonna give you 70% faster CPU performance and up to 90% faster GPU performance on all your favorite games. Now, right up here at the top, we've upgraded from a 1.2 megapixel camera to a 5 megapixel front-facing camera. Great for FaceTime and selfies. Not to mention that sensor and receiver right up there to trigger the screen brightness if you want to take a front-facing selfie with a flash. In iOS 9, we're using the display as a flash. Now, the Touch ID on the 6s and 6s Plus is crazy fast, a lot faster than I expected it to be. You'll notice right here, if I press the home button as fast as possible, it's still going to recognize my fingerprint and unlock the device. So ready, go. Just like that. I mean, literally just basically tap that home button and it unlocks the device. Now, we also have another feature called Live Photos. Basically what this does is capture the first 1.5 seconds before and after the photo, and it's going to allow you to play back that photo in video form, or more like a GIF. And it actually can add audio as well. Now, of course, we're going to talk about 3D Touch because that's probably the main feature that you're looking forward to in your 6s and 6s Plus. Basically, what 3D Touch allows you to do is press with different pressures on your screen, allowing you to activate different options. So you can see right here on the springboard, if we press on Maps, you'll notice that we have options for directions home, mark my location, send my location, or search nearby. Again, if we do that for clock, you can see that we have create an alarm, start stopwatch, and start timer. Not to mention, it has a really nice blur effect in the background while it pops out that specific application that you've 3D touched, as well as the menu right there. Now, this isn't only going to work work on the Springboard, you can do this in mail as well. Now in your email, this is when the 3 layers of pressure are actually going to come into play. So of course, if you just tap on an email, it's going to open right up. But if you give a light pressure on one message, then it's going to give you what Apple is calling a peek. So you can take a quick look at the message. Now, if it's something that you want to check out further, then you can just press a little bit harder, and then it's going to pop into full screen mode, allowing you to access the remainder of the email, just in case it's something important and you need to check it out. Now, if you're in an application and you use 3D Touch on the left-hand side of the screen, all you have to do is press, give a little bit of pressure, and if you start to swipe over and stop about midway, then it's going to activate the app switcher. But at the same time, if we just press down right here, activate the app switcher, and then continue to swipe over all the way, then it's actually going to go to the previous application that we were just in. So definitely an awesome feature that we've been waiting for on the iPhone for quite some time. So the 6S and the 6S Plus also support more LTE bands than any other smartphone, and supposedly it has faster LTE and up to twice as fast Wi-Fi. So I plan to put that to the test in a different video, so make sure to give me a thumbs up if you guys want to see that next. So that's been a quick unboxing and review of the new Apple iPhone 6s Plus. Let me know what you guys think about the new device in the comments below. Look forward to hearing what you guys have to say. Of course, feel free to let me know what you guys want to see next in the comments below. I'll be sure to check those suggestions out. Of course, if you want more iPhone 6s and 6s Plus coverage, be sure to subscribe. Alright guys, until next time, peace.